Americans are seeing a surging popularity of what's called GLP-1 medications, a class of so-called peptides approved to help users quickly shed pounds, but they do not work for everyone and often produce a variety of side effects. So to talk about this rising trend, real-life experiences with GLP-1s, we are joined by lifestyle expert Alexandra Nolan and her doctor, Dr. Susan Merman from the American Academy of Anti-Aging and Functional Medicine. Thank you both for being here. This is such a big conversation.
Definitely, yes.
Why did you hone in on this conversation?
You know, it's something that's been really taboo. I started noticing that some of my friends are talking about how they feel, better than ever, and I could see in their skin and they're glowing. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And they're like, "Shh, don't tell anybody, but I'm doing a GLP." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, because you're a very slender person, so everyone who thinks of it with weight loss.
Yeah, weight loss, diabetes. So, and so I think that's part of the taboo of it, because the ladies that have discovered what Dr. Merman knows, they don't want people to judge them. And so I got, started looking into it, dug into it, and learned a lot from Dr. Merman, and I just had to try it.
Yeah, we know you know your stuff.
I try.
So, what is GLP-1? What are these peptides everyone's talking about?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned peptide, because everybody thinks it's a drug, and it's not really a drug, but it's a peptide, and peptides are short-chain amino acids, and your body's made up of amino acids. So as we age, or people age differently, a specific hormone in your gut and your brain start to decrease. So GLP-1s act in increasing that and bringing that hormone up, which actually ends up lowering your appetite, making you feel full, and hopefully making right choices for food.
Yeah. Well, what led you to this, to GLP-1 yourself?
Yeah, so I am an 86 baby, which on social media, everyone knows we're going to be 40 this year. And so I was like, I want to feel the best I've ever felt. And I did a blood panel that tested 129 different markers. And I learned that not only did I have high cholesterol, but my C-reactive protein for inflammation was really high. I knew I was in perimenopause, all of these things. And so I went to Dr. Merman, and she suggested it. And the craziest thing, like one of the biggest, I've noticed a lot of things, but one of the biggest things, the inflammation. It's like almost gone. I was telling Dr. Merman I could fluctuate 5 pounds from the time I'd wake up in the morning to go to bed. I would be 5 to 7 sometimes. Yeah. Okay. And I don't do that anymore. I don't. I mean, maybe a pound. I mean, but I was like, that's the inflammation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, okay, everyone's trying to maneuver. Okay, so is there a difference between GLP-1 and peptides, and what?
No, they're the same thing.
Okay, they're the same thing.
But there are other peptides out there.
Right.
That can be complementary to weight gain, inflammation, muscle mass. So there's a whole world of peptides. Everybody says there's a peptide for everything, and there pretty much is. But the GLP-1s we're discovering in the last several years with research, like she said, inflammation in your body,
Gotcha.
which inflammation is the root of all evil. And so we don't like to focus on weight loss, but I like to focus on lifestyle and metabolic health. I think that's more important, and you're going to see those words coming out more in the future, as opposed to I just want to lose weight, because there are so many other benefits that go along with GLP-1s.
Okay, so can you talk about the benefits and then also, some of the side effects, so that people know what they're getting into?
Yeah, well, some of the side effects, everybody experiences them differently. There are some GLP-1s that have an added hormone, like that acts on another hormone as well. They have less side effects, but I could take one and I'd be fine, and someone else could take one and not feel good, and nausea and things like that. So I think it takes a while to get used to, but I think it also depends on your metabolic health to begin with. And it's very important. Metabolic health is going to rule just about every organ in your body.
Can you talk about just how long the journey took, and so you decided, and then when did you really start seeing the changes kick in?
So I'm an instant gratification kind of person. So I wanted it to happen really quick, and I will say, with most things they don't, but this really did happen pretty quickly for me. So within 2 weeks, I noticed the inflammation kind of going away. I started noticing I'm not retaining a lot of water. One of the biggest things, water weight. One of the biggest things was in the morning when I'd wake up, my socks, the indentions around my ankles weren't there anymore. My ankles weren't swollen, puffiness under my eyes. And like Dr. Merman said, it's different for everyone, but that was kind of the big thing for me. And I could see it and not only feel it, but see it. So then, of course, my instant gratification, I was like I'm on this forever. This is life-changing.
And is this something that you end up doing for the rest of your life?
That's a good question.
Okay.
And, I think Oprah came out and said the same thing, that she tried to get off of it and she gained all her weight back.
Right.
But there has to be a set weight, and you have to kind of reset your weight, which means, I'm comfortable where I was when I was in my 20s, and I could eat everything and I wouldn't gain weight. But then as you get older, you start to gain the weight. So I got back to that weight, so I kind of reset my metabolism. However, I think
you did it too.
I did it too, but I ended up resetting it. But I think too, after what I'm reading, they're calling it the longevity peptide right now, that why not stay on it maybe every 2 weeks just for the other health benefits. I mean, they're looking at it for dementia, fatty liver, you name it, heart disease with cholesterol issues, So.
And you have a QR code because we could not get, honestly, I got a wrap. And we, they're like, wrap. But we can't explain everything. So
yeah, I put it in the QR code. I wrote in the blog my experience and all the reasons why. And, basically as much information as I have as not being a doctor on a GLP. So there's a lot more there, probably a lot that we couldn't cover today.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for just seeing a real life person doing it and then having your medical advancements to be able to explain what she's talking about. This is a really great combination.
Oh, we have an event tonight, by the way.
Yes,
at McDonald Merman at 5:30. You can meet Dr. Merman and we'll talk about it live in person, or I'll have a live on Instagram too for the folks that can't come.
Oh, perfect. Love it. And if you got that QR code, then you'll be able to
Yeah,
plug
I can put some info in there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.